Let's talk about Jesse Hart, and he's rumored to be fighting David Benavidez possibly December 14th. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo, same CJ Good 313. And do me a favor, check out the Patreon. I won't be disappointed. Free for 7 days. Benavidez versus Jesse Hart, possible for December 14th in these streets. So let's get to it. So David Benavidez, a potential opponent for his first defense of his WC interim light heavyweight title, is Jesse Hart for December 14th. The Boxing Force reported that Benavidez, 30-0 and 24 KOs, expected to face number 5 WBO, number 12 WBC Jesse Hart, 31-3, 25 KOs. In a tune-up level fight to prepare him to fight the winner of October 12th undisputed light heavyweight championship between Arthur Beterbiev and Dimitri Bivol. Benavidez and Hart could be part of a double hitter with lightweight champion Gervonta Davis headlining. It's possibly versus Jose Rayo Venezuela. So, let's see what else they had to say. Wrote this article. He said 34-year-old Hart makes sense for Benavidez to defend his, I think he meant WBC under 175-pound title against, because he won't be a threat to beating him and messing up the money paid that awaits for him against Beterbiev and Bivol. I think he's a threat. I think he's a threat in my opinion. Jesse Hart is talented. He's talented. Big guy, low key too, man. I didn't know he was 35 already. That's crazy. 6'3", 77.5-inch arms. So he ain't no small guy. He been fighting nobody, but he on the four TKO streak. So whenever he been doing, he been fighting lower level guys. Yeah, I forgot he lost to Joe Smith Jr. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a split decision. In my mind, I thought he got knocked out. I think he lost to Gilberto Ramirez, twice. I feel like he could have won both those fights, but he didn't. He beat Sullivan Barrera some years ago, came back, Joe Smith Jr. So, but yeah, I don't know what, I thought he got knocked out in that fight, but he didn't. And then, that's probably his last fight with Top Rank. And when the last time Joe Smitty then fought? Joe Smitty? Oh, he lost to Gilberto Ramirez or Cruiserweight. Where the fuck was I at when that fight happened? He lost unanimous decision. So, yeah, I didn't think he had fought since the Beterbiev fight. So, that was over a year ago he been in the ring. So, he went up to Cruiserweight and tried his luck. So, yeah, I mean, he's a bigger guy. I think he got a small chance, to be honest. I think he got a real small chance, to be honest. So, I don't think he did. And this is last opportunity, too. This is last opportunity at a big time, but he got about 3 inches on reach on Benavidez and an inch in height. So yeah, he been at light heavyweight for some time. I mean, he even fought at cruiserweight. Well, he fought a guy that came in at 189, David Murray. Jesus Christ, he said fuck the weight. So yeah, he been here since 2009. So you know what I'm saying. Going on 5 years, just over 5 years now. So he been over here 5 years. So he possesses a level of threat. He athletic, but he's older at this point. This is what make him dangerous in this fight for David Benavidez. This is his last hurrah. He probably never get an opportunity to be on this stage again. There was rumors that he was going to fight him last time, and they went with Goldsvik. So it probably was easy to make the transition over and be like, okay, now we'll fight you. It make a lot more sense. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I think for him, some more preparation. Whenever Benavidez fought last was in June. Yeah, it was rumors that Jesse Hart and David Benavidez was gonna fight then. So yeah, man, I mean, shit, I'm glad that he getting the opportunity to, make some money and get one more time, crack at the title. I know I heard Top Rank had bought him a Suburban, gave him a nice little lump sum. He was hot coming out the amateurs, but just because you coming out the amateurs, um, uh, really, you don't mean gonna be a great pro. It's a lot of politics, you know, um, coming out of there, man. So, um, you know, you know, so, but you know, so yeah, but it is what it is, man. But I think low key, I think this low key could be a trap fight, but I don't know what Benavidez got. You know, you know, yeah, so you know, so, but I don't know, eventually what is all what Hart got left, but most people don't think he got anything left. So, is this really gonna prepare him? If this really gonna prepare him for Benavidez or Beaver winner? No. And is people convinced that, are people convinced that that he's even going to fight one of those guys? That's the question, you know, because the rumor is if Beaver win, then Canelo might turn around and fight Beaver in a rematch. You know why he doing that? Because he don't want Benavidez to get any leverage on fighting him, but he ain't gonna do nothing but lose to Benavidez again. I meant to Beaver again, so it don't even really matter. So but yeah, that's the rumor. That's the game plan is for Benavidez to fight this tune up and then fight the Beaver and better BF winner in March. And most people be like, oh, he ain't gonna do that. He ain't about that life. And there's rumors that, better BF want to go up to cruiserweight, but why move up to cruiserweight? You can have a star-studded fight with David Benavidez and really, really etch your name in light heavyweight history, and get a big notable fight. So, that make a lot of sense on his behalf, in my opinion. So to stick around for one more fight, and then Beaver and better Benavidez and Beaver then spar so many times. But most people don't believe that Benavidez is really gonna get in the ring and get ready to rumble with Benavidez or Beaver. I mean, with Beaver or better BF. So a lot of people just like, man, he ain't gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said before, that Benavidez and Tank undercard, that ain't gonna do good at all. They know it's not gonna do good at all. And that right now they just on borrowed time. That's just what it is. Right now they on borrowed time, and it ain't pretty much nothing that they can do about it. They're literally on borrowed time. PBC. They trying to continue to put up a fight behind the scenes and all that type of shit, but it's inevitable on how this thing is gonna end for them. And especially if Benavidez lose to Jesse Hart or Benavidez or the Beaver or better BF or the Beaver winner. If he lose that, it's a wrap. Then Tank is the only guy they got. Earl is gone, Benavidez is gone, the Charlos is gone, Gary Russell is gone. All of them dudes, man, they ain't making no comeback. They ain't LL Cool J. Ain't no comeback. Ain't no comeback route. Ain't no coming back. Ain't none of that. So if they, Benavidez beat better BF and Beaver, I mean, it don't make him a star. His best way to start him is to fight who? Is to fight Canelo Alvarez. That's why he on Canelo helmet so tough, because they know that's the quickest and easiest way for them to get to the top. And Benavidez don't want to do that. So they ain't, a lot of these dudes don't want to pass the torch. A lot of these dudes, don't be terrible mentors. That's why, what is it, Generation Z or X? I don't know them ninjas' name. That's why they are the way they are. Don't nobody want to pass the baton no more. Grandmothers don't want to be grandmothers. They want to be city girls. Fathers still want to be players out here. Don't nobody want to play their position. This fluid gender culture, or this culture, you could be what you want to be. People literally taking that and running with it. They feel like if I want to identify as a woman, and I'm a man, I can identify as a woman. So nobody want to play their position no more. So, back in the day, wasn't nothing wrong with passing the baton. If the young guy's good enough to take the baton, run off with it. But they putting so much emphasis on the O's and stuff. But he won't lose to Jesse Hart, but you got to ask yourself, he fight better BF and the Beaver winner, that's going to definitely help his star stock. But it's really about getting the Canelo, enticing him to really make that fight. And maybe if he can get past those guys, which most of us don't believe he will, beat the better BF and Beaver winner. At that point, it seemed like it's an immense amount of pressure for Canelo to actually go in there and fight David Benavidez. So I don't know, man, but we'll see what happens. But you know, but by him showing the initiative, and if he does really go in there and fight better BF and Beaver, by him showing that initiative, that shows him that he's trying to etch his own path, and not waiting around for Canelo. So, but hey, most people go say he ain't gonna never fight him. He ain't gonna never fight him. That's what most people gonna say. But hey, hit the link tree, find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Anchor, the whole nine. Appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. Check out the Patreon. Check me out on Facebook. Just hit the link tree. Check out my Detroit channel, Mercy Sports Talk. Free Game 89 back on YouTube, back up and running. So hit that link. All that's in the link tree. Peace.